Hey guys, it's me Elena. Recently I went to Kyoto and participated in the sales of Dear SD dolls. It's one of Vogue's dolls with SD bodies and SD heads, but shorter legs and arms. To me they look like chunky cuties. I never had dolls of this size, but when I saw faces of these new girls, Nayo and Naoa, I couldn't resist their doe eyes and cute V-shaped mouths. I got the fresh skin now, which I thought looked the most adorable out of all of them. Don't forget to check if you're subscribed and like this video, and let's start to unbox. The box is so unusual, it looks like a house. There are multiple windows through which we can even see a few blurry parts of the rooms. It looks like a house from all sides, and there is also a door. On the top, the box has a red tiled roof. The bottom of the box also has some wall design and a sticker with caution information. Also note that this doll is made in Japan and for people 15 years and up. Let's see what papers we got with the doll. There is a form for ordering after services for the doll, such as replacing string or changing eyelashes. Another one is a Super Dolphy maintenance services booklet. There is also a one-page guide for newcomers with the list of Vogue stores. Finally, the most exciting part is the colorful Dear SD booklet. On the first page are displayed different existing Dear Super Dolphy. Here is also one of my favorites, Una. The background reminds me of the box of coordinate models. Inside the booklet we got a separately inserted colorful page. Dear SD could have any of these four outfits: Peach Blossom, Fountain Blue, Lilac, and Starry Blue. Besides the color, they have some subtle differences like socks, shoes, or headpieces. I got the lilac one and I'm extremely happy about this, as I love all shades of purple and was in love with this one for a long time. Dear SD could also have a wig from the ones displayed here. I believe this one is mine. Oh, apparently you can fold the house from the box, and there is even some part of the brick ground for the doll to sit on. I think this house is supposed to represent all doll houses, or at least that is the vibe I'm getting from this box. I'm definitely gonna try to do it with you. Let's continue exploring the main booklet. Here we can learn that Dear SD have an asexual body and measurements compared to the SD body. Very useful. Another page consists of different posing recommendations. Additionally, we can enjoy even more Dear SD dolls which exist. Nayo and Nao are fairly new ones. It was just the second time you could participate in the lottery to get them, so they are not here. On the back is some information about return and exchange conditions and after services. As part of your outfit, we got a little apron. It's of a cream color and very soft to the touch. The fabric has delicate stripes. The rounded edge of the apron is decorated with frills. The waist tie has pointy edges. Now also got a very pretty cream-colored head kerchief. The woven pattern of it reminds me of some plant like goldenrod. It's of a triangle shape and has laces on edges. The same laces I used for tightening it on the doll's head. The doll's wig is very soft and made of my favorite material, my hair. Wigs made from this material look more realistic to me, so I am very happy Vogue used it for some of the dolls, including Dear SD. It is ashy light brown color, has bangs and with curled tips. The wig cap is brown. As these dolls were on display the day before, and also they gave me her to photograph in the different photo spots inside Tenshin no Sato, she already has a hairpiece attached to the side of her hair. It has a pink fabric flower. It is attached to the very thin gray silk bow. It's very fragile. On golden chains attached two little golden stars. She is like a dream girl with it. The whole thing attached to the hair with a simple metallic silver clip. Surprisingly, this little cutie was inside a white pillow on a zipper. I've never seen this before with Volks dolls. Oh my glob. Every time I look at this adorable face, I can't take my eyes off her. Just look at her huge round eyes and cute V-shaped mouth. For the eyes face up, they also painted eyelashes additionally to the glued-in usual black eyelashes. Eyes of a purplish blue color and look like they're at least 20mm size. Eyebrows are light brown, matching the wig. Her little red cheeks have white dots on them, making the whole face 100 times cuter. Her mouth is painted very gently, mostly just inside of it. Her nose is also so tiny. I think the head mold is perfect fit for the Dear SD body. The head is so huge. I think it's even bigger than the Jo March one, which is pretty big already. The head has a traditional Volks plate with the Dear SD logo on it. Inside, eyes are glued as usual. And here we also can see that this head mold is an old Volks mold SDF7. Let's look at this adorable lilac dress. Near the collar, there is gathered tulle lilac fabric, decorated with white beads and two little pink ribbons. The front has a cream part with pin tucks with more beads and some laces on the sides. The dress has long sleeves, cuffs additionally covered with thin tulle and decorated with pearl beads and laces. The cuffs have metallic snaps, which makes it easy to change clothes. The waist area has a cream ribbon. Here we can also see the same flower decoration we saw on Nau's wig. It is attached with a pin. Beside the two stars on golden chains, there is a bigger chain which is attached to the waist on the one side and to the pin on the other side with clasps. The chain has two golden stars attached along it. I adore the dress skirt. At the top layer there is a tulle with laces. For the bottom layer is lilac pleated skirt. It is very light and flowy. The skirt is uneven and longer on the back than on the front. The dress fastens behind with metallic snaps. Inside there is also a light fabric lining. For the pannier, two layers of mesh fabric on a string. On the edge it has a wide lace. This lace is visible from the skirt, creating an extra fluffy effect. Those bloomers are of a pink color and also on a string. On the front there is a same seal gray bow with a white bead. Bloomers are gathered with a string and to the hem attached laces with white dots, the same we saw on the skirt. The knee socks are gray with white stripes and made of a stretchy fabric. They actually go all the way under the bloomers. The shoes are the same as I had with my coordinate model, but of a bigger size. They are Mary Jane style and made of a brown faux leather. The strap can be easily tightened with a hook mechanism, which is very convenient. The sole is brown and has a low heel. Dear's these hands are attached a bit unusually compared to other dolls. I think Volks has used an old style where instead of hooks, thread with a bead used. It's a bit less convenient, but not so bad overall. On the bottom of the box was a mysterious envelope. It is of a grainy texture and there are silver dots all around it. Inside is a certificate of authenticity. Compared to the MSD coordinate models or one-offs, you should fill the owner name by yourself when you open the box. I believe it's in case you got these dolls as a warm gift for someone special. This name is required if you ever decide to get some services related to the doll. This certificate consists of the date I welcomed the doll, the place which is Tenshino Sato in Kyoto, and the price which was 71,500 yen. Another little paper is explaining about the owner's name and that some SD and even MSD clothing could fit the doll. The last card has a golden Super Dollful logo, nothing is written inside, and on the back is always together with you text. That is so sweet. What do you think about this size and type of dolls? I was scared to welcome a new size, but how could you resist this cute little face? She's definitely gonna be a special little dumpling in my collection. I thought it's definitely a destiny that after I saw her the day before and totally fell in love, she was waiting for me during the lottery and wasn't sold out when I came in. Love dolls and Concon.